Coming up, the LEC Conference tournaments are here. We have highlights of the Owls' first-round games, and the preseason basketball polls are out. This and more up next on Inside Owl Athletics. Welcome to the program. I'm Peter Dubois. The second-seeded field hockey team had its first LEC tournament game on Tuesday against the number 7 seed Bridgewater State. Tyler DeRosa was at the game.
The Owls are looking to defend this home turf here for possibly the last time this season. The Owls thought they had the early 1-0 lead after Mia Brickley found the back of the net 12 minutes in, but the goal would be called back. Less than a minute later, the Owls got the goal back when Kelsey Roberts would score off of the assist from Julia Babbitt. Scoring machine Nina Bruno got in on the action at the 14-minute mark, with this arching goal putting Keene up 2-0. The Owls would continue the second half where they left off, with Erica Stoffer's first goal in 4 games. Nina Bruno's hot stick would put the game away for good with her second goal of the night. Owls win 4-0. Coach Amy Watson says a shutout win is a good way to start the playoffs.
Win or go home. So obviously it was important to take that and move on to the next round.
The Owls will continue their defense of the LEC Championship against Southern Maine on the 2nd. For Inside Owl Athletics, I'm Tyler DeRosa.
Keene State's number 3 seeded volleyball team also began LEC tournament play on Tuesday night, going against the number 6 ranked Plymouth State Panthers. Inside Owl Athletics' Matt Holderman went to the game to see if the Owls could move on in the tournament.
No matter what the sport, whenever Plymouth State comes to town, it's entertaining. And the first round of the women's volleyball LEC Championship Tournament didn't disappoint.
The match began with senior Neve Dodd getting the first kill for the Owls in her final match at Spalding Gymnasium. After that, the Owls' leader in kills, Megan Palmer, delivered with multiple kills, including the one that gave Keene the first set win, 25-15. Set number 2 started competitively, but the Owls outscored the Panthers 22-4 to end it, with Olivia Matthew getting the second set winning kill. Plymouth State started strong again in the third set, but the Owls took the lead midway through off a kill from Dodd. The Panthers couldn't make the comeback, and the Owls won set number 3 25-17, sweeping the Panthers 3-0 to win the match. Matthew and Palmer led the way with 12 kills each, while Riley Bunker had 15 digs and Bailey Wilson had 33 assists. The win moves the Owls onto the semifinals, where they will face their biggest test of the season in a match against number 2 UMass Boston. The Owls coach Bob Weiner says that after losing to UMass Boston earlier this season, the Owls will be ready for them this time around.
We now know what they're going to do. We know the speed they play at. If we make if we can stop them a little bit and control the ball and serve receive, we should be right in this one.
Senior Neve Dodd shares that optimism and hopes her team can win the championship in her final year as an Owl.
Honestly, we're going in like we're angry, but again, we know we need to bring the energy. We so could have had them our senior night, but things happen. So this year's our year. I mean, it's been a long run, but I'm willing to end it and hopefully go to the championship.
The Owls' semifinal matchup against UMass Boston will take place this Friday, November 2nd at Eastern Connecticut State University. For Inside Owl Athletics, I'm Matt Holderman.
The men's soccer team is headed to the LEC semifinals after a strong season. I talked with members of the team to see how they're preparing for playoffs.
Men's soccer had a hot streak of 9 straight wins this season, the most in a row since 2001. Head coach Rick Scott says his team has put in the effort for the wins.
I really believe the team chemistry was a big factor on and off the field. Our work ethic at practice has been tremendous. We want to outwork everybody we play.
The addition of all the freshmen just really helped us. We all meshed together really well. We always know what each other are going to do on the field.
The men failed to secure the top seed with a loss to UMass Boston in the final game of the regular season, sending them on the road for the semifinal game. Scott says the team must stay focused on the LEC title despite their recent loss.
Our goal was to finish first. we fell short of the goal. So the response that we have has to be more positive and more focused on the job at hand. What do we have to do from that minute, that second on, to stay in the game and get the next goal.
Team captain Isaiah Lovering says the Owls are feeling confident on their quest for the title.
I think we've got a little unlucky, but I think when everybody comes to play, we're the best team in the conference, and so if we show up to play, nobody can take us down.
My team can beat anybody in this conference. I honestly feel that way. They feel that way.
Men's soccer will face UMass Boston in the semifinal game on Saturday, November 3rd. The Owls will look to turn the tides in what should be a dramatic rematch between the two teams. The final week of regular season fall sports saw two Owls get conference honors. Freshman Brianna Feldman is the LEC Rookie Diver of the Week for the third week in a row. She took home second on both the 1-meter and 3-meter boards at Roger Williams. And cross country's Lauren Perkowski is the Little East Runner of the Week for the fourth time this season. She dominated the course at the conference championship, picking up the individual conference title and helping the Owls win their 18th LEC title in 19 years. Perkowski's championship run has also earned her the Owl Athlete of the Week award. On the men's side, freshman Cameron Stinchfield joins her on the award list. He was the highest-scoring Keene State men's runner at the conference meet, finishing 9th overall. We're just 1 week away from basketball season starting, and the Little East Conference coaches' polls are out. The Keene State men are tied for first with Eastern Connecticut. That should not be a surprise since the Owls and the Warriors have met in the conference tournament finals the last 2 years, Eastern Connecticut winning both times. Preseason All-American and All-LEC guard Ty Nichols will lead the Owls this year. The men's season starts at home against Salem State on November 10th. The women's rankings have Keene State tied for 6th with Rhode Island College. Senior guard Emily McPadden will lead the Owls as the lone senior. All-LEC rookie sophomore guard Lily Schleiman is also returning. The women's season starts against Anna Maria in the KSC tip-off tournament on November 9th. And the night before the women tip off the season, Owl Nation will be getting fans fired up at Hootie's Nocturnal Knockout. This annual event is your chance to meet the teams and get ready to cheer the Owls on all season long. There will be plenty of fun for everyone with contests and giveaways. The Nocturnal Knockout starts at 7:30 p.m. Thursday, November 8th in the Spalding Gym. This weekend's schedule is all Little East Conference tournament action. Volleyball is at EastCon and will face UMass Boston in the day's first semifinal. That match starts at 5:30. Field hockey faces off with Southern Maine in the LEC semis Friday night. That game will be at Castleton, Vermont, starting at 7. And then on Saturday at 1:30, men's soccer meets UMass Boston in a semifinal match. That game is also at Eastern Connecticut. Good luck to all of our teams in the playoffs. We'll have highlights from all those games on next week's show. That's all for this week. I'm Peter Dubois, and for everyone here at Inside Owl Athletics, thanks for watching.